What's up guys, Rico here. Before I show you the lab, I'm gonna show you the things I bought to upgrade the lab in order to make it, SMD enabled. I bought some items I really needed in order to solder SMD. The microscope, unfortunately, will need some extra weeks to arrive. I'll make a video, a special dedicated video only to the microscope. It's gonna be a digital one. While the microscope isn't on the way, I'm gonna unbox and review some of the items I bought to my lab. And actually, there will be a video like what do you need to have electronics lab in your home. It'll be tiered, amateur, basic, advanced. If you really think this video been interesting, leave a comment down below. Let's have the first item here to see what I bought from China. Okay. What's this? Ooh. My new soldering station. I heard a lot of good things about these new soldering stations. They're kinda do-it-yourself, quite cool. This is the latest model, encoder knob. Still the plastics. I'm gonna use the power outlets, but you can use a DC jack right here. Feels solid. Oh yeah, the soldering handle. This one is the M8. There are other models. I will make a review from the soldering station specifically. And the plug. Unfortunately, the plug then sent a 20 amp plug. I don't know if you can see it here. 20 amp plug. Why? I don't know. I have to get another. They sent a basic tip here. It's a conical one, if I'm not mistaken. Or a knife. I don't use those. I rather have that triangular one. I'm gonna show you later. I bought some extra tips. The same T12 tip, the new standard. I'm gonna make a whole video about soldering stations and irons, the types of handles and tips, a quick guide. If you wanna buy something really good, really well reviewed, and at the same time, cheap. Oh, let's put all in together again. Go for the next item. Soldering station, video coming soon. As soon as I start soldering, I think next week I'll have something to solder already. The first engineer video will be about signal generators, and I have to solder a lot of things. So yeah, coming soon. Next, film extractor. A lot of these cheap filters, they feel really cheap, like super cheap. But hey, as long as it works. And here is the film extractor. Like if you're like me, have a lab inside a room that you rarely open the windows, use some of these, because at least one, maybe a fan to blow the rest of the smoke away, I don't know, but do not inhale that shit in a closed room. That won't be good for you, believe me. And I've been soldering since I'm like... And I've been soldering since I'm like 14, so yeah. Well, next, what I have here, in case you're asking yourself, why he opened the box already? Is there an unbox? I have to actually mark on the buying site that I reviewed and I agree that I received the proper product. So if I get something with defects, I'm screwed. I need to open and verify that what I bought has the quality I wanted. And this is, can you read this? Yeah, there you go. Here. Aomeki stereo microscope. And I won't be doing a review of this one. Why? Because I had to test this one, and for 200 reais, it's really good. This is like $40, a little bit less. But in order to solder, you have to keep your eyes super focused in a really hard angle. It's really aggressive, the angle you're gonna make with your eyes. And like 5 minutes using this little microscope, and you start to feel a little, dizzy. like 15 minutes using this, headache. So I'm trying to get a refund on this bad boy and get a digital one. But if you only have 200 reais, I mean, this is a bargain. It's really good for 200 reais. But I don't know, if you're gonna solder for hours, like I do, avoid this one. Now onto some smaller things. Oh yeah, look at this. A heating plate for soldering. The funny thing is, this guy has some kind of, you know, basic heater element, but is rated for 110 volts. This is not meant to use with a, you know, power supply or something like that. I have to make a really good connection here to make it safe, but reviews are positive. You know, I have to test and see what happens. Well, this one is kind of a funny story. I had a lot of problems with pliers, small pliers for my circuits. So I got a bunch of them because these guys, I bought one from China last time and it died so quickly. So I have 5 now. Problem solved. Well, what is this? Oh yes, the last display of my hardware items I wanted to buy. This is a, let me check. Oh yeah, this is an LCD 12864. So it's a dot matrix, the first of the kind I have here in my lab. I hope to soon write a small driver library for it. Next item, and USB, and that's it. Let's be asking yourself, why the hell do you need a USB charger? Well, because I bought some really powerful USB lamps and I needed a trustful power supply. It's going to be fixated onto my desk. Feels cheap though, but hey, as long as it works. And here, test cables, you know, just some wire. What is this? Oh yeah, if you're gonna solder in your desk, you need a silicone pad. If you guys want, I'll link every single item, although I'm not sponsored by AliExpress, I could be. Silicone pads to keep all the damage from your desk. Use one of these, especially because I'm using this mouse pad here, gigantic mouse pad, but it's like sticking a bit, you know, food, soldering irons, all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, if you're like me, you have to strip wires like a madman. I bought this one, an automatic wire stripper and crimper. Although I cannot test for the quality, the reviews were again very positive. Okay. This feels very crazy, but hey, only testing with wires to really see if it's good or not. Okay, I'm gonna make a review video for this one because this looks sketchy. And here we have, oh yeah, USB logic analyzer, the cheap kind. You know, analyze some SPI, some Microscope, Are you tired like me? You have to get a microcontroller to test another microcontroller because you don't know where's the failure points? Well, that problem is now gone. USB tester. Oh yeah. More tips for the new soldering iron. Many tips. I'm gonna make a video dedicated only to buying new tips. The type, this one is a 212. You can see here. 212. But, you know, the handle is an M8, what kind of handles you can get. And Quaco makes some of these soldering stations, but what other kinds are there? So I'm gonna make a video dedicated only to soldering tips and soldering handles. And to finish this unbox of the new lab material, allegedly titanium pincers, or tweezers, some people call it. This looks really nice actually. How do we open this? What the fuck? Oh, I'm very ignorant. Look at this. This looks really nice actually, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Wow, this actually feels super nice. Holy shit! Ah, my camera won't focus on this. Look at this. This is... And it feels like super strong actually. Wow. I'm happy for this one. I'm happy I bought this one. This tweezers feels super nice. Very delicate, but at the same time really strong. For SMD soldering, you need good tweezers. I had a good feeling about this one, but I was really questioning if it could be a good material. Well, I'm glad my suspicions were wrong. This is... Opa. This is really nice. Well, beside these items I bought for the new lab, I actually bought 2 extra USB lamps like I'm using right here, and the microscope that will arrive I think in 2 weeks. So this was an unboxing of the new things I bought for the lab. You can wait for new videos on engineering. I have already one planned to record tomorrow or the day after. It'll be about cheap signal generators for your lab. And after that, I'm gonna make a review for every single item of the lab. My new oscilloscope, well, sorry, the old oscilloscope, the new microscope, the items I have here, and you know, help people decide and build a lab without, you know, losing an arm and a leg. I hope you like this really quick, really fast unbox video. And if you want tips to build your own laboratory, well, comments down below. Bye bye.